All right, here we go. Sales, marketing, and lead generation. How much or how little do they help you with that? How much does the brand understand or really care about it? That's important. This is what we're validating. How much does the brand know about marketing, know about sales, know about lead generation? And not only that, how much do they care about that? Because if they care about it, they're putting money towards it from a corporate staff or vendors or whatever it is. But you want to understand how much they really care about it, how much they know about it. You want to validate their vendors and validate their vendors with franchisees. If the franchisor is telling you how they have great vendors, ask the franchisees, how great are their marketing vendors? How great are their lead generation vendors? Because it doesn't matter what the franchisor says. It does, but you need to validate that. If they're always saying things that are too inflated consistently, that's a red flag. If they're consistently saying things that are accurate, meaning the franchisees continue to say, yes, the franchisor is doing X, Y, and Z, and the franchisor is saying we do X, Y, and Z. If that's a consistent message, consistent validation, what you're hearing, that's a good sign. So marketing, sales, and lead generation. What are some of the best things that you do to gain more customers? What are the best things that you do to gain more customers? What you're looking for here is, and this is question 4 of 6 questions that I have here. So question 4, what are the best things that you do to gain more customers? Are you looking, if you hear word of mouth, that's not something where you can put more money into it and gain more customers. If you hear referrals, it's the same thing because you need a lot of customers to be able to get a lot of referrals. So those are things that you really don't want to hear. From a health of a business standpoint, you absolutely want to hear that because you want to have those referrals. You want to have repeat business, but that's not going to help you out in your first year in business. You want to hear things like the franchisor has these amazing vendors where all I had to do was give them money, leads started coming in, and then the franchisor started to help me. They have sales calls every week where they are helping me with these different questions that we get in the sales process. And I'm not only hearing it from the franchisor, I'm hearing it from franchisees because they're learning and they're growing and they're helping us answer these questions. So they're helping with the sales aspect of it too. And they have sales training. It might be their own training. It might be outsourced training, but they're training you or the person that is on the phone or the person that is in front of the customer actually sell the job. So what you want to hear here is more training. The franchisor is always evolving and they're doing a really good job of helping things that I can either turn up the lead flow on, or I can learn more with marketing and sales because the franchisor values it and they're helping. So that's what you want to hear, that question. What are the best things you do to gain more customers? If you start to hear things like, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, you follow up, where did you learn that from? And they say, I learned it myself. Then that is a possible red flag or just a very proud franchisee that doesn't really want to give credit where credit is due. So does the franchisor have fantastic, great vendors for lead generation, for marketing, for sales? You want to make sure, and you might not get the names and you probably won't get the names. That's not the goal. If they say, gosh, they have 3 great vendors for this or 3 great trainings for this. Again, the franchisor might not want to give up where their secret vendors or different things, but you just want to understand the franchisee's perception of that so that way you can have an accurate perception.